Hey everyone, it's Darby from Blue Television Games, and today we'll be looking at what can Mario spin on in Super Mario World. Let's get started. First up, we have the Beach Koopa. Poor little shellless dude never stood a chance. Bonsai Bill is huge, but Mario's sassy spin pulverizes him. Is Rex a dinosaur or a dragon? I don't know, but the spin takes him out in one hit rather than the usual two a regular jump would require. Piranha plants can be spun on, as well as empty shells. Clap and Chuck is resistant to the spin jump, but if you're willing to deliver 5 hits, he'll go down eventually. Koopa Troopas are easily taken out with Mario's spin attack. If you want to impress your local princess, do a mesmerizing spin jump onto Yoshi, your trusty steed, or dinosaur. Charge and Chuckarooski will take 5 spins to take out, just like his cousin Clap and Chuck. Monty Moles like to jump scare Mario by blasting out of the ground and out of the walls, but a quick tap of the A button and they are mole soup.
Mole soup. It's actually not very good. It's actually pretty gross.
Koopa paratroopers can fly. Neat. But Mario says no and spins on them. Floating mines are annoying spike balls mindlessly drifting by to ruin Mario's day. Luckily, a spin jump will keep Mario safe from being poked by its spikes. Speaking of being poked, Pokies can be spun on. It won't defeat them, but it also won't hurt Mario. Mario cannot spin jump underwater, but if a Cheep Cheep's dumb enough to come up to the surface, you can one-shot spin them. Impressive.
I'm climbing a fence. I'm climbing a fence. I'm climbing a fence. I'm dead.
'Cause I did a spin jump. Iggy Koopa is a pushover. Not only can he be spun on, but so can his balls. Wait, that doesn't sound right. Okay, I looked it up. They are fireballs, but they have a star on them? I don't get it. What you need to know is that you can spin on whatever they are. It's a bird! It's a plane! It's Super Koopa! You can one-shot spin them, but then you don't get that beautiful cape feather in return.
Oh no!
Pitching Chuck is like the other Chucks. 5 spins and he's out! Volcano plants can be spun on, but their little fireball thingies cannot be, sadly. Boo Buddies, or Boo Circles as I like to call them, are very tedious and annoying. They're also one of the few things you can't spin on in Super Mario World. Not only can you spin on Big Boos, but it's insanely fun to do. Just note, he'll get very angry at you.
Get off my head! Get off my head! Get off my head!
Oddly, regular Boos can be spun on when you'd think, hey, it's a ghost. Shouldn't I just go right through it? Maybe power down? Die? Something? But, nah, you good. Spike Tops can be spun on. Fuzzies are wild party dudes whose main goal in life is to destroy Mario. You can spin on them. You could spin on Buzzy Beats and one-shot him, but don't! He's the coolest. Swoopers made their debut in Super Mario World, but with one spin you can make them meet their demise. For some reason, this Punt and Chuck took like 6 or 7 hits. Maybe he's the strongest Chuck of all. The Boo crew largely outnumbers Mario, and it's decently easy to get hit by them. You also can't spin on them. And of course, I get hit by the dang one with his tongue out. Dang it! The Disco Shell is rad as rad can be. It's also a pain and chases after Mario. Luckily, a well-timed spin jump is all you need. Amazing Flying Hammer Bros? More like Amazing Flying Hammer Nose! Giving a Galoomba wings won't save it from Mario's nasty spin attack. Giving it a parachute won't either. Thwimps are straight thwimpin'. They may be tiny, but they are fierce. That is, unless you spin on them, then they can't hurt you. Ball and chains feel like ball and lames as Mario easily spirals onto them. Just like Thwimps, Thwomps can be spun on. Morton can be spun on at certain times and take no damage, but usually a press of the A button will take him down fast. A Buzzy Beetle shell is easily destroyed by the spin. You can spin on a Floppy Fish, but you kinda just go through it and kick it afterwards. Weird. Eries, the ghostly dinosaurs in Mario World, can be spun on. The unexplainable giant green bubbles can be spun on as well. This happens to be one of my favorite things to spin on in the game. Blargs, the crazy-eyed lava dinos, can be spun on if you time it right. It's a big if. Sorry, Mario. Bullet bills, easy. Magikoopas for some reason throw out magic that looks like PlayStation buttons. Mario likes to spin on their magic and then later spin on the Koopas as well. In the Lemmy boss fight, you can spin on the zigzag fireballs, the Lemmy dummies, and Lemmy as well. Common sense will tell you not to jump on a running chainsaw, but Mario defies all logic as he spins on active chainsaws with ease. Sumo Bros, my memory told me they couldn't be spun on, but my memory was wrong. You can spin on them. Sumo Bros, more like sumo no. Don't try to spin on their fire though. Porky Puffers are mostly laid back in Mario World. They don't try to eat Mario like Big Bertha. Their spikes can be deadly, unless of course you spin on them. Shelled bony beetles are a no-go, but you can spin on them when they aren't in that form. You can spin on Ludwig's fireballs, you can spin on his shell, and you can take him out with the spin attack as well. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you can spin on Puntin' Chuck's footballs. Spinies can be spun on as well as a piped Lakitu. If you time it right, you can even spin on a spiny egg before it lands. Bob-ombs are also spinnable. I love the dolphins in Super Mario World. They're kind creatures that mean Mario no harm. Luckily, Mario's evil spin doesn't hurt them. That would just be cruel. Resnore. Alright, so this was an exciting one to try. First I attempted the fireballs and you can't spin on them. I found that interesting. Alright, place your bets in the comments below. You have 5 seconds to guess if you can spin on Resnore. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nope! Resnore happens to be one of the very few enemies you can't spin on in Super Mario World. You can spin on a Wiggler, though it'll get angry. Then you can spin on it some more. Regular Galoombas can be spun on just like the winged ones. The fish in Lakitu uses a 1-up as bait for Mario. What he doesn't know is Mario can spin him into a cloud of dust. Grinders obviously would shred through our favorite plumber's shoes no matter what fancy acrobatics he was performing. But this is Mario World. Both tracked and untracked grinders are no match for the A button. You can also spin on lava bubbles. When perfectly timed, this can be super useful. Speaking of bubbles, bubbled enemies can be spun on. It just literally pops the bubble though. Silver Bowser statue's fireballs can be twirled upon. Roy is vulnerable to the spin attack. It's one of the quickest ways to take him out. Dino torches are no problem, as well as Dino Rhinos. Both go down fast. Dang Fishin' Boo, one of the biggest jerks in Mario World. You can't take him out with a spin, but you can spin on him. It's hard not to take damage, but it does work. Boo blocks just seem to turn into blocks every time I try to spin on them. The Boo Buddy Snake has a weird hitbox. If you can spin on the front Boo just right, you will not take damage, but it can be tricky to line up. Oh yeah, and Pitchin' Chuck's baseballs are non-spinnable. Like the baseballs, the Dry Bones bones also cannot be spun on. Little Sparkies can be spun on, and so can the larger version known as the Hothead. The Wendy fight is a lot like the Lemmy fight. The fireballs, dummies, and Wendy herself can all be spunded upon. Yes, I said spunded. It's probably a word, maybe. The pokey pencil things found in some fortresses cannot be spun on. Mega Mole is really trying to help Mario. He tries to let you know he's cool with his cool shades. You can spin on him, and luckily it does nothing. Mario, what are you doing? How could you? Mario! You can spin on Diggin' Chuck's rocks. Cool. Larry is basically like Iggy. All this fight adds is some lava bubbles, which you can also spin on like everything else in this fight. Gold Bowser statues are scarier than the silver ones. They jump around and try to crush Mario. Luckily, your spin attack will keep you safe from taking damage. Mecha Koopas, more like Mecha Koopa their pants, because one A button press means game over for them. I legit just said Mecha Koopa their pants on the internet. Now watch, this video will get like 1 million views now. Ninjas are cool star-shaped enemies that are mostly harmless. My friend Lair thinks they look like pigs. I think he's crazy. Anyways, you can spin on them. Fire snakes only appear in Special World in the level Outrageous. You can spin on them. Trying to spin on a muncher seems dumb, but I had to do it. Poor Mario. All right, time to try our beloved spin move on the King of the Koopas, Mr. Bowser himself. Do you think we can spin on him? The answer is... no! You can't. Bowser is in the exclusive club of the very few things in Mario World that you cannot spin on. Well, that concludes the video. Did any of these surprise you? Let me know in the comments. Be sure to thumbs up the video if you enjoyed it, and consider subscribing if you haven't yet and you enjoy the content. The notification bell will help you if you want to know when I release new stuff. Check the description for links to my Discord and other social media. Thanks so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you around.